Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ferran Torres! Danger averted for now. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Mbappe goes short. Pedri. Madrid are looking to go forward now. We expected better, and so did he. Well read, nice interception. And it's De Jong. He's a sharp little... Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe can get it clear. Yamal looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chouameni. Mbappe played into space and he's worked it through. Pass somewhat off target. And the keeper's got it again. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quarter of an hour played. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Mbappe. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Now that's well seen too. Lewandowski had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Can he get it through? Balde. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and the...
Lewandowski! It's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Valverde. He's found a way through. Crunching tackle. He can get that clear. And it's Valverde. Looking for the run. Big chance! Now it's Ferran Torres. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski, he is onto this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Threads one in, and that's a good ball. Brahim Diaz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pedri. And Balde. Pedri. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Valverde. Chance, surely! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid gifted a massive chance. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
El dorsal 4.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Mbappe. That looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Big chance, big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lewandowski. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Driving forward. He is through here! This looks promising. Great chance! And that has fair fizzed. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That looks a cracking ball. Now that's well seen too.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nil-nil still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Rudiger. Ambitious ball here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. Now it's Lewandowski. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gavi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Searching pass he's played there. Trameni does well to get it back. Yamal. Gavi. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rudiger. That has been cut short. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Mbappe. Ball is over the line. Now it's Lewandowski. That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rudiger. Camavinga. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the chance! Gavi. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Probing pass. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reached the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alaba. And here's Brahim Diaz. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Pass is just off target. Lewandowski gets flagged offside.
Cambio de
So the
jugadores.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rudiger. It's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rudiger. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lewandowski always looking for that half a chance. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's away, and he shoots! Dispatched clinically. There is the breakthrough. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what...
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Just eases him off the ball. Gives it back. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Camavinga. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. And back to the keeper. Defending was strong and firm. Brahim Diaz, great ball, Mbappe! He's got to be quick to recover this, and he's managed to get rid. Brahim Diaz, he's having a shot! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Diaz. Great ball if he can get there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewandowski is herring after that one. And he's away. He's tried one. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Brahim Diaz had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
It's ended up in no man's land. And it's with the keeper. Courtois sends that a long way. And he's straight offside. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Camavinga has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone direct. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Chouameni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Great vision. That has been cut short. Yamal. Oh, red. Nice interception. Kubasi. Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. De Jong. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get... Oh, what has happened here? It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. Pedri goes short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And it's Pedri. Lewandowski. Oh, that was vital. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kubasi. It's Pedri. Koundé. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Pedri.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. De Jong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Floated through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Araujo.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Rafinha, and he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. Lewandowski, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And he welcomes it in. Now this could be a chance. And this is Lewandowski. Pedri threads one in. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lewandowski. That's the keeper's ball. Koundé. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Good, strong midfield running here. Big chance! Off the the post! And he's found the net! First blood drawn! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Casado. Now, can they get him away? De Jong. And no, that was never going to make it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Madrid leading then. Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Diaz. What a throw in. Casado, Valverde, De Jong, driving forward, tries to pass it through,
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
and it's Diaz. That's been slipped through, too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The message is clear, none shall pass. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Strasbourg are looking to break at pace. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
He's tried one! Oh, it's hit the post! Camavinga! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Changement en cours.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Now, can they get him away? Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barcola going full tilt down the left. Nicely shaped ball. It's out for a goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar. Morera, and it's Messi. Still goalless at the moment. Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here, definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Barcola tries to play it through. Backward it goes. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Strasbourg have it back and can go again. Knocks it into space. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Good running, strong and purposeful. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Strasbourg deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Barcelona have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, that's clever. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Can he get on the end of this? Morera receives it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. Vardiol. Barcola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Dembele. And the shot! Vardiol does well to get it back. Neymar tries a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Après 39 minutes de jeu.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out to the left flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dembele picks out Neymar, and it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Neymar. Tries from a long way out. A whisker away from making it 4.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of...
And he's decided to go for it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, And it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neymar. Strasbourg can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great vision. Real chance! Oh, extraordinary.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, it's Dembele, the most accurate pass. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great defending, strong and determined. Dembele! Some resolute defending there. Dembele is being harried and hassled. Yeah, takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
This is Dembele. Applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Pulls it back. Dembele! Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And this is Neymar. Morera. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Decent chance! They've done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Strasbourg can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele picks it up out wide. Doué attempts a clearance. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's had a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gets a good foot in there. Threads one in. Thinks one through. He's cut it out. Morera.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Barcola. And there's the shot! Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Dembele, driving forward. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Baku. Out to the right. Back into the middle. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! And he's missed it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Changement. Le numéro 9. Pour le
Strasbourg can make their change now with a break in play. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Vardio. Barcola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Dembele! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And here's the chance to counter. Neymar chips it through. A header! And he's hit it too high.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Barcola. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Baku. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up. you